This is my Pfaff 563. It can either take thread through the thread stand, or you can put a spool on top. If you put the spool on top, it just comes right off the spool and into the thread guide. If you've got one of these tall spools and it's coming off the thread stand, it's got to go down, out, around to the back, through. Then right here it goes down, up, down, up, down. In the back here, or in this tension guide, it goes through the discs. I always pull it out with my fingers so that I can get it in there nice and tight. It comes up and then goes down over this, around and up through this guide, through this, from this side, down into this guide. Then there's a guide down here. And this machine, the long groove goes to the left of the needle, and it threads left to right. I don't actually rethread it every time I do it. I tie off the threads. So let's take a look here. I think you can see this right here. I'm going to clip this thread, and I'm going to switch my spool. And I actually should have left the spool on so that I can just tie it there too. I tie it nice and tight. I put my fingers on the thread guide, and now my machine is rethreaded with a different color. And I need to do black, so that's why I did this right now. Okay. Switch my bobbin thread. I can't reach my pedal. Okay. Now, on the side of this machine, there is a fancy bobbin winder. Now, the truth is, I don't use it. I wind my bobbins on my domestic machine. And the reason is because when I started out, if I made 10 shirts, I probably had to change the thread 6 times because they were different colors. And by the time I got to the point where I needed to use the same color thread over and over again, I was already in the habit of using the domestic to wind my bobbins. And so that was my break. I'd have 6 bobbins of the same color, and I would run the machine until I used up all those bobbins, and then that would be the time that I could get up, take a walk around, take a break, rewind my bobbins. So there you go.